Good morning, humans. Yes, I'm talking to you, the one paying way too much for rent and pretending everything is fine while you cry into your overpriced coffee. Today's video is personal because something happened to me that made my tiny raccoon soul catch fire. My landlord, out of nowhere, tried to raise my rent by $500. $500. Do you know what a raccoon can do with $500? A lot of trash diving upgrades, that's what. But instead of panicking, instead of packing my little raccoon suitcase and running away, I used 5 legal, sneaky, clever hacks. And guess what? I now pay almost 50% less rent without even moving. Yes, humans, Uncle Raccoon is about to save you thousands. Here's the truth you don't want to hear. Rent is destroying your bank account quietly. It's the #1 expense in America, and most of you treat it like a fixed cost you can't change. Wrong. Renting is negotiable. Landlords rely on your silence. They rely on the fact that you don't know your rights or alternatives. They raise your rent because they assume you'll simply accept it. And that's exactly why these hacks work so beautifully, because raccoons like me understand leverage. We survive by being creative. Humans survive by, well, usually panicking. But today you're upgrading. You're learning the raccoon way. When my landlord tried to increase my rent, the first hack I used was the maintenance for credit strategy. Humans don't realize how much landlords hate dealing with small repairs. They despise fixing tiny things. So I asked for rent credit in exchange for handling minor maintenance myself. Things like tightening doorknobs, replacing cheap parts, unclogging basic drains. Small jobs. But those small credits add up. Then I pulled out hack number 2, the long-term tenant discount. Landlords are terrified of empty units. Every day a unit sits empty, they lose money faster than a raccoon loses dignity digging through a trash can. When I offered to sign an 18 or 24-month lease in exchange for keeping my old rent, my landlord suddenly started acting like he cared about me. Amazing how that works. Hack number 3 is the one most humans never try because they don't even know they can do it. Bypassing the property manager. Managers will always say no. They're paid to enforce rules, not negotiate. But the actual owner, oh, they're soft. They're humans who love cash flow. I found the owner's info in public records, emailed him politely, and he was shockingly flexible. My rent dropped by nearly $200 instantly.
Then came hack number 4, the value add strategy. Landlords spend money on recurring tasks, taking out trash bins, replacing hallway bulbs, cleaning small areas. I offered to handle a couple of these tasks, and boom, more rent dropped. And finally, hack number 5, the market rate weapon. Zillow, Redfin, Apartments.com. These websites are your ammunition. I found similar units renting for way less, compiled them into a cute little raccoon-approved PDF, and presented it to my landlord. Data speaks louder than begging. He couldn't argue. With all these combined, I sliced my rent almost in half. No moving trucks, no stress, no new apartment smell, just pure savings. And before you say, "But Raccoon, I'm shy," stop it. You don't need confidence, you need information and a strategy. Even if you save $50 a month, that's $600 a year. That's groceries, that's bills. That's less financial stress. Humans underestimate their negotiating power because no one ever taught them how to use it. But raccoons, we learn fast. We adapt. We survive. Now you will too. So the next time your landlord drops a surprise rent increase on your head, don't panic. Don't pack. Don't cry into your pillow. Use the hacks. Negotiate. Be strategic. Be clever. Be the raccoon of your apartment building. And once you pull this off, you'll never look at rent the same way again. Congratulations, human. Today, you leveled up.